Here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Indiana's offense is at first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial. Kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Let's it go quickly. Oh, down the field, catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Just underway, and this one is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain 11. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. That will hit the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense hold up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
2nd down coming up.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? Into the clear. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets loose. They bring him down, but that's That's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And now the running back's got it again. Couldn't quite get there, but they go 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights it for the score.
This offense, especially this running back, every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Handles the tricky footing, and BAT is good. The team out there, they didn't fire it up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 18 set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return this time, but the 24. Good coverage.
And the
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? When they try the middle, but still for no gain. Second down after that line on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass all worked out. They gain the first down yardage. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run it here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
On the fly.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. Not watching the line in that position. Not going to be easy here. Back down a long way to go for a first down. And they'll drive back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now the handoff. Powers through. They got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard. Look for out left. Successful formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Chandler. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to round off this first quarter. We're on deadlock at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. We'll check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Like Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A beautiful balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. A running play gives the offense a rush set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that one on the previous play.
Second down coming up.
He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a third and short from 41. Make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Back to throw. It's Wilson. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Down the return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Using his legs on the scramble. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Tackle is made.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Action fake. Looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain. Offense alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Look at that. He's still going. Past the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now 21-7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, Alabama, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much out there. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Alabama.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field.
First and 10.
Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Delayed handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage. And makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And here he goes. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. He keeps it. QB draw. NFL show our heads here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4 touchdown or field goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Incomplete. He was in as he threw the football there on third down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. Take a timeout while they check it out. So after the field goal, you took her out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return this time, but the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's a 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Great cut there. Fighting off the defender. Solid run. Tackling with a 45-yard ball carrier. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Moves out of the pocket. He's found some room with the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Another short play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense goes 5 wide after that field. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Chandler. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on 1st down. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete and very back of the end zone. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He throws the ball out of bounds. It's a 3rd down. It's no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move and chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They're gaining some breathing room. Tackle at the 26. Second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Looking downfield. It's Wilson.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is blocked down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. That's real win. It's Chandler. Crosses the 10-yard line. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
By the receiver.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. 0 running right. Stop it. Quarterback keeps the football. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense on a 4th down stop. Scanning the field. It's Wilson. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. That's the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down right back to the running game. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
In an era that we live in right now, everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete because he had a good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. The quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop in back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Hand off to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Oh, the receiver. Hustles past the defender. Touchdown. Couldn't stop it. You said just pounding away and wearing down the defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kicking team out for the PAT
The kicker
try.
on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail by 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up to score a touchdown.
21, Alabama, 17.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
The
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Pulls it over. It's Chandler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Trying to sneak it for the first. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
No gain.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here.
For the offense.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running left. The gain moves the ball to 3rd and 4. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Made over the middle, and the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Indiana has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Has the 1st down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Good receiver in motion now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Handoff in a single back formation. Bites up the defender. The junior able to bring him down. There's a good shot. Trying to muscle for the 1st down. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they start from short. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one is incomplete to the downfield shot on 1st down. Missed it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. Tight end goes in motion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the bend on the
Second down.
Dropping back, it's Wilson. Wilson's right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the mark.
43-yard.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. It's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Second down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The defense all over. He's stopping right at the line. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Tailback with another carry. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has.
Looking to throw it deep. It's crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
Timeout, Alabama.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle, but forced down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Hard over the middle. It's Chandler. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, and it felt like a really even matchup. So quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. Just a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the Cardinals about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Indiana's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball to the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I got to get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wide out. Finds him out on the left. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
First down, Hoosiers.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Send the tight end in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop it at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. That's caught. It's Chandler. That will be enough. Chance and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14.
First down, Hoosiers.
Flips it out to the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers. A great catch on for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start to that game.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Ball State's offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme.
They get him off, and it pays off a sack at the 20.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the run. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Sullivan. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That
example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
Handoff to the lone back. Gets it past the marker.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the ground, he's got it again. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Of 2.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Chandler. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Third down coming up.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And into the end zone. And he launches it for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
One thing this team has shown this year is not taking long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. But you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. And a chance to lock it over here in the break. They'll start with 2nd down. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Sullivan. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Offense getting set for first down.
And that's good enough for
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to beat the DD. Snags it inside the 20. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground, right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Direct snap. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead at half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Pick up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Shaking to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Rooks. Sends one guy. Now he's loose. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To throw. It's Sullivan. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Run the gun. Wants to pass. Finds the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Slips a tackle. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack line. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads quickly. Runs through a tackle. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Sullivan. Spits it out to the back. Got a man, it's Clay. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Brooks. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Well, he didn't spike it. He's going to throw. Like it breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit.
Timeout, Ball State.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle.
A nice job being gapped sound by his defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. They'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to throw. It's Sullivan. Here's the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fake spike now, looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The fake spike, trying to catch the defense napping. Has no choice moment to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about their 29-yard line before he's brought down. Waning seconds in the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish out the half. We'll head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move and chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Sullivan. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When you've already set your ball around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They went for the big play, and boy, he didn't pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up by 24 over Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys turning it on. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Dropping back, it's Sullivan. Grabs behind the line. It's close. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Rooks. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
At the 26-yard line. And that's a
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Use the play fake, now the throw. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass
good their pass rush has been.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Sullivan. Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got a man. It's Jenkins. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, he looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be third and long. The snap sets up the throw. Looking deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it first and goal.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throw them the football, they'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
28, Ball State, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. Wants to go on top on first down. A little screen to the running back. Takes his man back. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Gets it out fast.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Using his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hoosiers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release on the RPO. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
First down, Hoosiers.
Trying play action. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Second down coming up.
Got his man out of the backfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmatched. They're up by 34 over UConn. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sullivan. They've got the screen set up. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the play on the interception. And man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. Sends it back in motion. Fighting off the defender.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get it to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This is a design run.
You know, I really like this game in football because I I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Number 13 on the field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. We're just practicing against each other over and over all weekend. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team, and for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. The guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the game. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.